Hello, I am Lorna Jane, a master healer and cosmic channeler, and welcome to my YouTube. Today, we are going to be talking about the fabulous 7/7 cosmic portal, which is coming up in the next couple of days. I'm so excited. We are into the month of July, my favorite month of all, because it is my birthday month. So, before we get cracking on the juicy gossip, on the juicy cosmic gossip, all about what you can expect in terms of the energy of this month and this amazing 7/7 cosmic portal coming up, please do stay tuned until the very end. I'm going to be telling you more about how you can work with me, how I can support you. And also let me know in the comments box below any questions, any feedback that you've got regarding this. So, let's get started. The 7/7 portal, it is such an amazing energy. The 7/7 portal has such huge significance. It is what we call a Sirius gateway. And I don't mean serious as in funny and serious. I mean Sirius as in the cosmic star cluster. This is huge. It is a huge alignment. It is where the star comes in complete alignment with our sun, and it generates this huge opening. Imagine that you have a star here and the sun here, and together it creates this huge opening of really high intense energy, and that gets beamed down to planet Earth. Now, this energy is all about expansion. It's about luck. It's about spiritual enlightenment. It is the mystic. It is such an incredible energy. My favorite energy of all because it's my birthday month. But not only that, if you think about it, we're in the middle of the year now. We're in the middle of the year. We are literally halfway through the year. So June was all about reset and renewal. This month is about divine orchestration. It's about the angelic realm. It's about using our intuition, using our psyche, tapping into our clairvoyant, our clairsenses, our psychic gifts, and really starting to generate a deeper connection between us and the spiritual realm so that we can anchor in more of our divine gifts. We can start to show up in the world, and we find it hard to show up when we're not in alignment with our soul's gifts, with our true purpose. So the month of July, the 7/7 portal, which is coming up on the 7th of July, the 7/7 portal is very much this energetic gateway. It is this doorway to an expanded state of consciousness. And it's so powerful. It's an incredible opportunity for us to connect with the higher realm. When you work with this energy of the 7/7, you are going to see such a huge expansion in your creative awareness, your psychic power. You'll be able to hold a much higher frequency of light. And don't be surprised if you start to get a real creative urge or flow through this gateway. The star Sirius is all about expansion. It creates this cosmic explosion. And this is why a lot of us have been feeling really tired over the last couple of days because of this energy. So if this is the first time that we're connecting, every month I do these cosmic energy updates, and every month we have a completely different cosmic portal. Numbers hold frequency. So the energy of 7 is very different to the energy of the 6/6 portal last month in June. So it's really important that as an intuitive being that you're aware of each month's energy. You are aware of what this means for you, and you have a choice. You have a choice if you want to upgrade your DNA, if you want to use these powerful portals to receive more downloads, to receive more manifestation opportunities, or you can completely block off from it and don't do any spiritual work. And this is where we start to see a buildup of your shadow. So I'd really urge and encourage you to really dive into these portals every month. Specifically, this month is about creating this spiritual awareness within yourself and really anchoring into your intuitive gifts and creating this relationship with God's source, with the universe, or however it is that you see it. So, oh, my light's just gone off as I said that. That's a little bit spooky. Don't know if I should keep that in or cut it out. We'll keep it in. We like to keep it real. Oh, and that won't go back on. We'll just roll with it. We'll just roll with it. Okay, so I've made some notes as usual. This was channeled directly from my galactic spiritual team. So, Sirius, fast forward gateway into your ascension. And I love that. Who doesn't love a little fast forward into ascension? You know, sometimes if we are just constantly staying at the same level, plodding along, you know, we lose our momentum and we lose our creative juice and excitement. So this is about expansion. It's about going bigger. It's about thinking outside of the box. So when the Sirius star comes into alignment with our physical sun, and it has this close proximity to Earth, it creates undeniable expansion within our own energy fields. Okay, so a lot of you will be seeing ascension symptoms, you'll be seeing shadows purging to the surface, you'll be going through a very intense healing time right now. And one of the things I wanted to make you aware about, if you don't know about this already, is that Sirius was such an important symbolism in the Egyptian culture. In ancient Egypt, they used to build pyramids in alignment with the Sirius star, and they knew just how incredible it was when you started to do things in your day-to-day being every time that there was an alignment. So this is something in the Western world that we are now continuing, but in a very different way. So, as I've put here, the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed to align with the Sirius. I mean, how incredible is that? I used to live in Egypt, and I can tell you now that energy is just amazing. And it's because they knew on such a deep level. So we can learn a lot from the ancient Egyptians. And the Syrians are very highly evolved spiritual beings, okay? They are different galactic beings to the Lemurians, the Arcturians. They come with a completely different vibration, energy, and purpose. But essentially, the people that live on the Sirius star, they are galactic beings, and I very often work with this energy. And this will be the energy that we will channel in our monthly activation inside our healing membership. We'll be using this Sirian energy to open up our field and to have this fast forward expansion into Ascension. So, Star Sirius represents an opening and access to our galactic ancestors and our star family. When we work with galactic energy, it's very fast paced and rapid, very different to if you're just having a Reiki healing session. You'll notice a huge difference when you work with this energy. And it is guiding us to our highest path. It really is. Now, 7 represents spiritual energy, the 7 chakras, the 7 planets in the solar system, 7 key colors, 7 notes in the musical spectrum, 7 days of the week. Like 7 is such a beautiful number in numerology. It's very, very significant. And it is about reconnection, activation with our spiritual self. Okay, so this is a point now. If you are living in a very controlled environment, if you are very controlling of self, if you have a very controlled structure with your day, with your life, you're going to start to feel within you that something is changing. It's because this energy of 7 is about being more with your spiritual self and less within your masculine structure and restriction. Okay. So, anything else on here? I'm just reading my channeling notes for you. One thing that came through is to recognize here that life happens through you, not to you. Life happens through you, not to you. So become very aware in the next coming days, before the 7/7 portal, of any synchronicities that you might be seeing. Become aware of any flashing numbers. I know a really good friend of mine, she's always sending me photos and videos of her oven. It's always pausing on like 1, 2, 3, 4. Her and I always throughout the day sending each other photos of car registrations, 224477, and just pay attention, because they're all signs that your spiritual team, your galactic team, are trying to get through to you and to give you a message. And now is the time for you to receive those synchronicities. It is also a sign that you are within universal flow. So don't ignore them. Actually sit and find out, what do those numbers mean? What are they showing me? The other theme that is coming through that I channeled this month is about surrender. Sometimes as human beings, we like to resolve things in our head. We're very pragmatic, we're logical, and we've been told and conditioned to do this within our day jobs, within schooling, education. But the reality is, you are a spiritual being, and all the answers that you have are inside of you. And you have a huge, beautiful spiritual family in, a higher realm that is ready and waiting for you to communicate with them. So, in order for you to evolve, it's about reconnecting to them and disconnecting from logic and pragmatical um, things, because sometimes we make decisions on logic and pragmatical things when actually the most, divine next step for you is not logic. It is something that your brain might not even comprehend. And it's about trusting that. It's about surrendering. So if you're moving through any conflict or restriction right now in your life, if you're holding on to anger or frustration, this is really a time to surrender all of that to the divine. And we'll be working through that when we channel the Sirians, when we go through our monthly channeling inside our membership. So, what are the other things that came through? This month is about becoming a greater vessel for spirit and merging more deeply within yourself. It is about raising our consciousness. It's about paying attention to our spiritual lessons so that we can move forward. So when you get triggered, it's about sitting with oneself and actually moving through, why am I getting triggered here? What is it that's triggered me? And actually moving through that, rather than just holding on to this disappointment or anger and just not looking at yourself, because those patterns will keep repeating over and over again until you actually learn to break them. Okay, I'll probably do another video on that. So it's about leaping forward into your consciousness, and it is about paying attention to your spiritual lessons. As I've put here, your lessons will go away if you keep moving. So we have to train ourselves to look at our blind spots. This is about spiritual evolution. You cannot do what you've always done. It's about really evolving and looking outside of the box and working on your personal development, your personal spiritual development now. So let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through. The other thing I've put here is about portals, but I know so many of you here are inside my containers. If you're new and you don't know what a portal is, I've put here that portals access higher dimensions and access knowledge to make the changes that we need to move forwards. They are multi-dimensional transmission that activates dormant DNA, and we are breaking free from 3D reality. It's a really interesting concept, because I have a lot of people that ask me, Lorna, why are these portals so important? And for the reasons that I said at the beginning, it is such an incredible energy. Every single month we are working with different energies, different themes. They all hold such an important part of our growth, our evolution. For us to become a better person, we have to constantly be moving. If we are not looking at ourselves and we're not evolving, we're not going to grow and move in our life. So the work that I do with my clients and inside our monthly membership is to help you move through these energies so that you don't keep staying stuck month upon month. You're continuously moving. And you will start to notice a difference. When you do this work, you will actually start to notice that you behave different in certain scenarios and that you will feel a lot calmer from within. You won't feel quite so much of a victim. You will understand things from other people's perspective. And when we feel calmer and we feel more in tune and connected with ourselves, it actually dissolves any chaos in our external world. So that is why I'm such a huge champion for using these cosmic portals and working with the energy every month. When you attend our monthly activation inside our membership, we have had people that have had huge breakthroughs. We've had people that have met the love of their life. We've had people that have, gone through massive, massive changes in their businesses because they've had, new business ideas. We've had people that have activated new gifts, their spiritual gifts. We've had people that have seen symbols, representations of their galactic team. We've had people that have activated their light language, their ancient light language. They are massive attunements, as I would say. So an activation with me is such a huge transformation, and it's not to be frowned upon. We do have some free activations here on YouTube. Feel free to go and try them. But if you would love to go deeper, then I'd love to invite you to come and join us inside our healing membership. Every month, you will get a Zoom call with me. We'll be working with the energy of the cosmic, energy. So this month would be, spiritual evolution, higher consciousness. And you also get a huge online portal with your own personal login, which has got access at the moment of this recording to over 3 years worth of healings, meditations, audios, and things that can support you through your healing journey. There really is something for everybody. So if you want any more information, go and check out the link here and in the description box. And we hope to see you on the 7/7 portal, the 7th of July, a huge cosmic energetic gateway, a brilliant opportunity for us to come into our evolution of soul. I will leave it there, my darlings. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you again soon. Mwah.